Alright people, this is Cool Cat Jazz coming back at you with another informative video. As promised, I remember in the last video with the JBL repair, I told you I got another set for like 100. I think I got it for, let me see, I got it for like $75 and then $35 ship. So, the other two repair ones there are just sounding magnificent. This is another one. I'm going to try to fix this a different way. You know, I took the magnet out, big fucking heavy thing, man. So, as you can see here, right? It's 123 Alpha-A JBL, right? This is the back side of it. The voice coil in this thing is immaculate. Look at it. The only thing that's wrong with it, like I said in the previous video, is the spider. It's ripped all the way around already, completely. I didn't even have to do anything to it. So, this is the front. It's a little bit more, you see that the ones over there are a little bit wider. This is a little browner. You know, it has that 1970s smell. If you grew up in the 70s as a kid, you know that old musty, like, yeah, it smells like it came out of the fucking 1970s. But I got a spider here, right? So I'm gonna try to take this spider out. It's already centered, right? So I don't know if it fails or not, but I'm gonna try to stick this in there, take that one out, glue it, right? Clean all the edging right here. It's gonna be a bitch, but and then put it back together. I'm gonna see if it works. Seems like a lot easier way to do it than the other one. The other one was a full restore. You know, the well, I kept the same dust cap as the other one, and you know, new voice coil, new leads, new cloth surrounds. As you can see, the gasket in this one's black. The ones on mine over there, yeah, I got some brown ones, some cork ones, should I say, to match the speakers. So I'm gonna give it a go, man. I'm gonna see how this works. And like I said, this thing, I don't know, like, you know, they're a dime a dozen, man. They're I don't know, you get like a pair for $10 or something. If I fix this for $10, I'm gonna be fucking just, because a voice coil. A replacement voice coil costs about $25, $26 shipped, right? You buy a pair of the spiders about $10, right? So $5 is $30. Surround is expensive as fuck. You know, it's $31 a pair. Plus you gotta get all the glues and everything. So you're looking at, you know, quite a bit of money to repair these speakers. But I'm gonna do it this way. Just spending money on, of course, the spider and the glue. So, like I said, I'm not going to go through the whole process. I'm going to just see it works. The big secret thing I got to keep mindful is that this has to be centered. So when the magnet goes back on, it's exactly the way it came out. If not, then it's fucked. You know, I'm going to have to redo the whole thing. So, see you back in a couple of minutes or later in time. Peace. Alright, coming back at you. Second part, I've cleaned the housing underneath. This is the new spider in here. You can see the old one. There's like pieces everywhere. So, pain in the ass. A lot more difficult than you know, doing it the other way, because everything is out of the way. You know, you can scrape everything off very easily. While this one, I had to be careful not to puncture the woofer and take the metal out. So this is gonna have, I'm gonna push this up. I see it has like a little lip down here. See that? Where the woofer and the voice coil meet. So I'm gonna add tape there, right? And then I'm gonna guide this in. Or I could do it the other way. I could add glue this way, right? Damn lighting. And this way, but you get the idea. I could like push this in a little bit here and give me a little bit more room on the other side to apply the epoxy all the way around here, or I could just apply it here. Do my best to push this down. Then bring it up and put it right on that lip. Now remember, I'm not gluing the spider to the housing yet, because that has to be absolutely perfect for it not to rub inside the magnet. So for right now, this step basically is just, again, from my other video, applying glue to try to glue together the cone, the voice coil, and the spider. And that's it for this one. I'll come back with another little clip when that's all glued and we're ready to glue the actual spider to the housing. And that's going to be crucial, because you don't want this moving, like, pretty much centered, because of the the woofer's already attached. So that's the biggest thing, is getting this thing back exactly how when I took off the magnet. So when I put the magnet back in, it has that free flowing, no rubbing, no scratching or anything. So see you in a couple of minutes, guys. Alright people, back here. This will probably be my final one before I start actually testing this woofer. I installed everything back, right? The magnet's back in there. The only thing I have to do is resolder the leads. Alright, you see right there, I taped it up against the cone. And I have to be very careful of securing the woofer to the actual housing. As of right now, it is just, you know what? Look, check this out. Nothing is rubbing. Absolutely nothing. This is the second way. Like I said, if you open it up the way I just did the second video here on this JBL, and if you notice that your voice coil is pretty much brand new or in excellent condition, then you could do it this way, or in my first video, which you actually do the entire woofer. This way, like I said, I'm going to test it. I'm going to clean all this up, probably glue this with some cloth sealant, right? The leads here, see those leads right there? It's kind of, I don't know. I'm going to just apply a little bit more of the rubberized black glue on there, just to make it cover it a little better. But that's it with this one. Like I said, the only thing I gotta do is re-glue the spider down to the housing here. Which, by the way, cleaning that housing this way is absolutely pain in the fucking dick, dude. And resoldered the leads. So right now it's looking really good. Sorry guys, phone went on the fritz there, so I came back the next day. It's done. You can see here, the spider is all glued onto the housing. I resoldered the leads, and better yet, no rubbing, nothing, man. It is these woofers. Like I said, I got a pair. Putting them back together was very easy. Man, I tell you what, when they say they don't make them like they used to, they fucking mean it, man. These things are just, oh my god, they're fucking amazing, man. So when I put the magnet back, and I got another magnet from the other woofer here, where it's all clean, ready to go. They have these two notches right here, right? So when you put this back into, get the other one here. This is the other woofer. That's this one. Just put this on top. All right. Voice coil, immaculate. Look at that thing. I cleaned it up. It was extremely dirty. Had powder, dirt in it, but I cleaned it up. Cleaned inside the magnet, right? And here are these two notches right here. Here's one, and here's the other. There is zero play when you put this back on top of that. And, it's just, oh my god, dude. It was so fucking easy. The only pain in the ass is cleaning the housing up here, getting the old spider out. And I'm going to have to do a little bit of work on this one. As you can see, got a little bit of the old spider just around there. I'm going to do it the same way. I had to buy another spider. You know, another $10 because they sell them in pairs. So I'm gonna cut that out. You know, insert this, glue everything up, and they'll be ready to go. This one here, like you see, the woofer's a lot. You can see where the stain is right there. This one had a huge stain and a little bit of bleach and water, man. It came out, but unfortunately I hit the dust cap, and you see it's a little white there. But what I'm going to do with that, and this one is, I'm going to go to Michael's. I think my wife told me Michael's they sell dye, black, you know, colored dye. So I'm going to buy some black dye and dress that up. And here, hold on, let me show you what this, let me go to my eBay page and show you what this woofer actually looked like when I bought it. Let me see here. Give me a second, guys. Let me try to here they are right here. Alright, so that's what they look like. You know, really brown. Like I said, I paid $75 for them, plus like $35 or $37 shipped. That's the stain. You see that? This is this woofer here. And look at it now. So that stain right there, that long one right there, started about right there. And I was able to get it off, most of it off, with, like I said, some water and some bleach. And, you know, like I said, fortunately I hit some of the dust cap with that bleach. And it, but, you know, I'm going to get some dye and, you know, dress that up. Again, these are the, oh, see how the fucking metal on these leads just show? And this one I dressed it up a little bit, you know, like I said, I added some black rubberized glue covering it. But that's it, guys. Really quick video. 2 ways to fix this thing. If your spider goes out, then this is a better way. That way you don't have to mess around with fucking whatchamacallit. You don't have to mess around with shims and everything, you know, because it could be a pain in the ass. You know, this one right here, absolutely no rubbing. Spider's nice and tight, glued on there. It's not going anywhere, man. I got years and years and years of this woofer. As soon as I get the spider for this one, I should be in here tomorrow. I'm gonna fix this up. Then I'm gonna install them on the cabinets and play test them. I think that will be my next video. But from here on, it's easy, man. If you want to change the gasket, I could do that. This, just changing the cloth. It's very simple. There's there's that Simply Speaker on YouTube, man. They show you how to do the outside trim without messing with this, because it's really, like I said, I had to be very careful with those. But these ones aesthetically look better. You know, like I said, as soon as I paint this, try to clean up a little bit more of the stains here. And you know what that stain is, man? I think it's fucking tar, man. It's cigarettes. Look at this thing, man. I think all that shit, it's cigarettes, man. Tar. So really disgusting shit, dude. So I'm cleaning this up really well. Like I said, this is the other one. So that's it, guys. That's part 2, the backdoor way to save these magnificent woofers. And oh yeah, I was on eBay, always looking for stuff, and I found. Hold on, let me see if I can find it here. I don't want to call these guys out, man, but there's like a lot of people. Let me see here. There's 64 watchers. This right here. Let me see. Now this. See that? He claims this JBL Recone L112 speaker kit, white cone, Recone, blah, blah, blah. Agua Plaques. Okay. These are Agua Plaques with an S, not with an X. Right? And this guy says he has more than 10 available. You know, I would email him and see if they're fucking legit, man. Because that is a lot of I mean, he must have found like a fucking warehouse. You know, if these are really Aguaplast original JBLs coating, I would, you know what, I would email them. But, you know, it says here, for the perfectionist who appreciates the original appearance and not some black replacement cone, here it is. White coated JBL pulp speaker cone. Well, yeah, all JBLs, you know, the regular replacements you buy are made out of speaker pulp. Doesn't say fucking paper. Now, JBL pulp. Your choice of either foam or cloth surrounds. I even toss in paper dust caps for you to complete the job properly. If you ever try to find the textured Aguaplast white cones assembly for JBL Woofers, you find that they're almost impossible to find, and you have to settle for either cheap wall dooms, aftermarket replacement, or chipboard junk. So, replacement parts, sound, replacement JBL, you know, JBL part, sound, JBL, impossible to find. They might be the real thing, man. But looking at this, man, it's just, I don't know, man. Like I said, he must have found a fucking warehouse. It says new parts here. It doesn't say NOS, you know, NOS, you know, new old stock. But they just, he even, wait a minute. That even looks white on the back, which is kind of odd. You know? So, anyways, that's it for this one. Like I said, be informed. Those don't look nothing like these, man. These you can tell it has that glittering. You kind of see it has that. I don't know, man. That one looks like I said. There's a. If you go on Simply Speakers, they tell you to go to Home Depot and pick up like a special like paint that looks just like that, man. After you spray paint it, so you know, be wary. But that's it for this video. Like I said, it's a really short one. Second way, I still gotta unsolder this before, you know, when the spider comes in tomorrow. Clean this all up again. Make sure it's nice and clean, and put it back together, and put them in my cabinet. So peace. Man, keep it jazzy.